Hello and welcome everybody, and thanks for joining me again. My name is Wilky and I am back with a short mini guide to adaptate the other side of Kung Fu Master, because I use a different build than most others use, especially in the higher ranks. And I'm just gonna quickly show you where the difference lies, and I guess one application or one possible application of the build I use. Keep in mind that this is really a one-trick pony, so it really boils down to whether or not you can outplay your enemy or not. But like the basics are very similar to the regular Kung Fu Master who does 3RF animation cancelling. In case the Kung Fu Master is going for a 3RF animation cancelling, they are picking the right tree, which is stage 2. Basically it places a debuff on the enemy, and after 5 hits, after you place the debuff on the enemy, you will stun the enemy for 2 seconds. And there's a huge variety of things and possible ways to combo this. There's plenty of people who actually did videos on this already, so I'm not going to go in depth in this. I'm just gonna post 1 or 2 videos in the description and maybe make an annotation. So if you want to check out cancelling or how it works, and possible applications of stun chaining, just click on any of the links and they will pretty much explain to you very briefly how things work. But since I'm not using this for several reasons, which I may cover when I do a real guide about the class, but I'm not using the 3RF cancel, so the main difference between the cancelling build and my build is simply I'm not using tier 3 stage 2 searing palm, but I'm using stage 1 searing palm. That's also the reason why many people asked me and mentioned why I use a PvE build in PvP, because this is most commonly used in PvE, but it still works in PvP with a bit of a tweak, I guess. But basically the damage rotation and how you play does not really change vitally, because after all the CCs stay the same. You can see me just adding up a build which works exactly the same for an animation cancelling Kung Fu Master, so I'm just really taking any CC I have, and that is really not any different than the Kung Fu Master that uses 3RF animation cancelling. That's also the reason why I'm taking 4 points in Shinkick, and I'm gonna show you a real quick one application of how this may work, and I'll slow it down after the first rotation and show you guys how this will look in slow motion. I'll also add the buttons to the screen, because this looks kind of really confusing if you've never done this. So there's just a lot of things happening and numbers popping up, so this is not really explaining things very well. So yeah, like I said, I'll slow this down this time and show you guys how this rotation works. Like I said, there's multiple ways to do this. This is the most common way and the most basic way that works the best, or I'm the most confident using this type of rotation, because it leaves room for error in case you miss some hotkey or spam something too much or so. It still doesn't screw you up completely, so I prefer using this rotation. There's, like I said, multiple ways, and some people switch stuns. So they, for example, use the big stun at the beginning and the small stun at the end. I simply don't like it. I started playing Kung Fu Master this way, and I always ended up using the CC chain, starting with Rising Dragon, which is the spin kick that stuns for 2 seconds, and ending with the Tremor stun, which is the 3-second ground stomp. But yeah, let's dive into the slow motion and I'll explain step by step what's happening. So basically what we're seeing here is I'm dodging right, triggering the triple kick, initiating the first CC, pressing 3, X, 3, following up with another stun, X, 3, yet another stun, X, 3 last searing palm stage and leading palm, following up with the sky kick at the end, and that is pretty much one of the most common and basic rotations you can do. But like I said, they work for me really well. It racks up a lot of damage, and there's multiple ways you can change stuns in between. Like I said, this is really only the rotation I use and what works for me. So if you want to check out this build, or you're maybe confused as how I'm able to use this in a PvP scenario, I'll add it 1 or 2 like perfect, I guess, stun combos and stun initiations, which pretty much show you how this works in PvP, and yeah, I'll guess it'll clear something up. So thank you guys for joining and stopping by for this short mini guide of how I play Kung Fu Master. If you want to know something specific, feel free to let me know, and I'll gladly answer any of your questions regarding this matter or any other matter. Anyways, enjoy the footage at the end, showing you how this may work in PvP, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next time.